Hey guys, happy Saturday morning. I'm just getting up. I think it's around 7 something. Gonna have some coffee. I hadn't made a video in a couple of days, and I was like, I need to just go on and make a video. so that's what we're doing. I'm about to have some coffee right now. See my little coffee situation. I'll show y'all the supplements that I take in the morning. Okay, so yeah. So this is new to me, this whole making videos thing, but we're doing it. I'm committed. So usually I like to have coffee in the morning, and I'll drink water first though. So I already had some water. Like first thing in the morning, I'll just hydrate. You know, but um, but yeah, just kind of thinking about what I'm gonna do today and what not. Uh, So this is my favorite coffee right here. I don't know if you can see it here. Uh, I like Death Wish coffee. I like the what's it, chocolate hazelnut. So yeah, y'all should try Death Wish. I mean, I like that better than Starbucks, to be honest. You know. Uh, but yeah, you can pick it up from grocery store, order it online or whatever. I got that one from Walmart. So and then so I just picked up this Coffee Mate, the sugar-free kind or whatever, because I'm not really doing sugar. And I put some stevia in my coffee. I said like coffee because I just came from New York. I want some stevia in my coffee. Want some coffee? When I was in New York, I had this coffee called cortado. So I guess it's some Hispanic type situation or something. But it was like an espresso, but it was so good. It's really good. But anyway, it's great. Yes. So the supplements that I take in the morning, I take turmeric or neem turmeric. Let me see if you can see this here. Um, I need to get another camera phone. I mean, like I have a Google Pixel phone, but it's old because I'm like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So I know my phone's outdated, and I gotta get another one. But let me see. Let me see. How can I make this focus? Mm, Can you see the neem turmeric? Yeah. So I order a lot of supplements online, and the neem and turmeric is good for multiple things. But I like to take it for digestive health. To keep my digestive system regulated and whatnot, and also, and it's neem is great for bloating. If you have an issue with bloating, you know, it can calm that down, and it's great for inflammation. And turmeric is good for burning fat. You know, it's just multiple health benefits. They're both great for skin care, skin benefits, all that. Like what else? Antibacterial. Like it's good for fighting infection type situations, bacterial stuff, and you can get it in. You can use this topically. You can get neem oil for your skin. Just check it out. Google neem. Turmeric is real popular. Not a lot of people know about neem. And also I take ginger. Uh, this ginger also has turmeric and turmeric, what is this? Curcumin. And it has cinnamon, garlic, and black pepper, which are all, they're good when combined together. But mainly I get it for the ginger, but like when you do supplements, they have multiple health benefits. And ginger is also great for digestion because, you know, lately I've been needing a little help in that area, and digestion is very important. I also take a mushroom supplement. This is like 10 different mushrooms, and they have various health benefits. And I find that the mushroom supplements are good for the female issues with the hormonal changes and fluctuations and stuff, as we age. So yeah, these are the ones that I take in the morning, just like with coffee or whatever. So yeah, see how crazy I look in the morning. It's fine, it's okay, don't worry about it. So I'm gonna take my supplements. Coffee. And my mushrooms. Yeah, so hey, let's go sit down. Come on. All right, I'm gonna sit down here in the living room. You see my plants, y'all? I like plants. This one's really big. I didn't get the camera right. I'm going to get this together. This one I've had for a long time. It's growing up to the ceiling. And banana tree plant. All types of plants. Plants. So have a green thumb. Yeah, there's another one by the window here. That I've had these plants like forever. They just keep growing. That's what plants do. Another one here. That one. Another one over there. We're not going over there. But yeah, let's sit down. Let's sit down. Well, this is my little humble abode. My little I don't know, sanctuary of peace. Right? Let's see if this thing's set up here. So I won't have to hold the phone. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. Just give me a minute. Sit back and calm down. There. All right. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, just want to chit chat with y'all since I haven't made a video in a minute. It's been a couple of days, and my plan was just make at least one video every day, but it's kind of a lot, But I'm gonna get it together. I keep saying that. But yeah, so I think that today I'm going to go to the gym because I missed my gym day just being busy. But it's not like I've been goofing off or nothing. I've been really preparing stuff for the new Crunk Fitness classes that we're going to be doing. And yeah, so we just released the promo video, Sticky, Skinny Sticky, that one. That was a lot of fun to do. So, yeah, I hope you guys like it. And I have another video that I'm going to release basically of kind of like the making of that video, the behind the scenes a little bit. But yeah, and though the guys, the dancers, are all ASFA dancers, Alabama School of Fine Arts, where Zoe goes. So yeah, just like grab those guys, and we just had a great time, and I really appreciate them. Um, Great dancers. ASFA really turns out some awesome artists, which is I mean, ASFA has dance, music, theater, visual arts, creative writing. Then they have math and science also. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. But yeah, they work the kids really hard. Um, they go from like 8 to 5:30. The dancers anyway, and sometimes it's even later. You know, like if they have a rehearsal or something, they could be there until 8 or 9 o'clock. So uh, that's just life for them. But it's hard work. It's a lot. But Zoe, Zoe homeschooled. You know, I homeschooled my kids, and Zoe homeschooled before she went to ASFA, and ASFA is her first school experience. So we had a very laid back homeschool situation, and actually, the type of homeschooling that I did was unschooling. And I don't know if you're familiar with unschooling, but it's where you don't use a curriculum. It's more organic learning, and it's more child led, right? So with regular schooling, it's like they just sit you down in a classroom and say, we're going to learn this today, and just go to teaching you a bunch of stuff. And the kids, 9 times out of 10, are not even interested in it. And what you're not interested in, you're not going to care. And you're just going to be resentful for having to sit down and being forced to pay attention to this stuff. So with unschooling, it's more child led, and it's kind of like you have to trust the kid, you know. And from my perspective, and from memories of being a kid, I kind of, uh, mm, I kind of believe or understand that children are smarter than we give them credit for, quite often, and they know they're in touch with their feelings, their wants and desires more than we often give them credit for. So if a kid says they don't like something, then they probably don't like it. And as adults, we tend to get out of touch, I think, um, because we're just kind of thinking about the practicality of everything and the feasibility of whatever. But like, if the kid says, "Well, I don't like broccoli," or whatever, and you're like, "Well, you got to eat the broccoli because it's good for you. It has nutrients, and that's what we cook for dinner." And da 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 da. Yeah, I get it, but then you could like form. I mean, this is just an example, but then you can kind of like unintentionally cause traumas, childhood traumas, and stuff like that. And then the kid might grow up with some weird thing about broccoli or vegetables in general or whatever. So, if my kid is like, "Well, I don't like that," or whatever, it's like, "Well, okay." But there's other options, you know. I might be like, "Okay, well, eat the broccoli today. I know you don't like it, but just go ahead and eat it so you'll have the nutrients. And then next time we'll try some other things that you might like, you know." So it's kind of honoring the child's individuality and their thoughts and feelings and like that. And so that's kind of the whole vibe behind unschooling. So if the kid says, well, I want to play video games today, whatever, well, let them play the video game. Let them play what they like. And a lot of the video games, they include reading, critical thinking, decision making, stuff like that, motor skills, coordination. So it's not just goofing off. If you think about it, the kid can be learning a lot and developing a lot from that, and they're enjoying it. So they're going to do it more and reap the benefits of it. And then you have to trust. So, like with Zoe, basically, she taught herself to read. I mean, we did the Hooked on Phonics thing, and I went over that with her a little bit and gave her the basics of the phonics and the sounds and how you put words together and stuff like that. So she got to know like cat, dog, whatever, whatever, basic words, and then putting two words together, the flashcards and all of that stuff. And then, you know, I used to read to her, read story books and stuff like that. And then one day, we hadn't gone over this or anything. One day, she was just like reading a book. She was like reading the book. And I was like, how are you reading the book? And she's just like reading the book because she wanted to. She was interested in it. And so she was determined and she was reading the book. And I was like, she really kind of taught herself to read. I just gave her the tools to work with, you know. And yeah, my other kids as well. There, I have a 26-year-old. Got to think about it. Named William. He lives in Chicago, and then I have a 20. He'll be 24 in a couple of days, actually. Jordan, but he's here at the house with me, and yeah, homeschooling. It was really the way to go, and it allowed us time. It allowed the kids time to put more uh, effort into the things that they enjoyed. So Zoe, she she was in gymnastics. She started gymnastics when she was 3, and then she wanted to start dance as well when she was 3, but the particular studio, which was Grebel Dance, who was in Pelham, anyway, they said 4 was the minimum. So she had to wait, and that was just like the hardest thing in the world for her to do. So she was crying and bawling because she couldn't dance until she was 4. But anyway, so she started dance when she was 4, and into ballet and all that stuff. And also other things, she took music lessons. She plays piano. She took voice lessons so she can sing. Um, she's naturally an artist, so she paints and draws and stuff. Um, Seems like I'm forgetting. She was on the track team as well, so she's like a gold medalist in track. And Jordan and William, they did fencing at Birmingham Fencing Club, so they were really good at that. And they were also into track and field, high jump, javelin, sprint, race walking, all of that stuff with the Alabama Striders. And so Jordan, he also got into they both got into basketball. So just doing a lot of stuff that they were interested in, and it helped them to develop, as adults. So not everyone is cool with homeschooling, mainly unschooling, but you have to be kind of, I don't know, daring, slightly on the insane side. I wouldn't say insane, but I would just say maybe slightly on the rebellious side. Like if society says do it this way, it's like, oh nah, we're gonna do it a different way, like that. But it's actually better. So yeah, and as far as like math, science, it's really kind of like real life living and learning from doing. Say like the kids decide they want to make cookies or something. So then here goes the fractions and the measurements, you know, and they're kind of getting familiar with that and the different ingredients, um, how the ingredients come about in nature. You know, how do you get flour, or where's the sugar come from? You know, there is a lot to learn by doing just the basic things that we don't even really think about. So yeah, they turned out pretty good. They turned out pretty good, I think. And when Zoe went to school, she decided that she wanted to go to school. It was mainly because she wanted friends. I mean, she had other kids that she interacted with in the different activities that she was doing, but she wanted more social interaction because she's a Gemini. And if you have a Gemini in your life, they're very social. They're very likable, actually. Geminis are very likable. The ones who are balanced, you know. But I'm a Sagittarius myself, so that's why I'm a little bit crazy. You know, I might just say anything, and I will speak truth, whether you're ready for it or not. It's just kind of in my nature. So I don't mean to be offensive. I just do stuff. You know, I just do stuff and say stuff. You know, so just go with it. When you're dealing with a Sagittarius, just go with it. And one thing, Sagittarians don't like to be controlled. So it's like, don't tell us what to do, because we're just gonna do the opposite. You know, just, just just don't even do it. But anyway, it's for your own good. But yeah, she wanted social interaction, so we tried some different schools, and we came up on ASFA, which would be good to develop her in the disciplines that she was doing in her arts. So she auditioned. Well, it required testing basically, and this is how unschooling works. It makes the kid more of a self starter, self motivated, you know. And so, um, because in order to get into ASFA, she had to have test scores. Well, she took it upon herself to study and get the materials that she needed, and do the practice test and all that stuff, so that she could take the test. And she was like doing it herself. I wasn't doing it for her. She had all. I mean, I would just provide the tools that she need, and she took it and she ran with it because she wanted to do it. And so when we applied for ASFA, I felt like I was applying. You know, it was just like so much. It was so much to me. It's just like, okay, you got the testing, and then the you have the interviews, the video interviews. You have the video um, audition. Um, you have to fill out these forms. You have to have recommendations from teachers and all this stuff. And once you get called back, then you have to go in for um, an interview and audition in person. And then they have a meeting for the parents, telling you all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. It's just a process. It's a process, but it was worth it. It was worth it. So anyway, unschooling. Yeah. What was I talking about? Um, yeah, the kids. I think they turn out pretty good. William, he lives in Chicago. Um, he's my oldest, and he is in into IT. When he finished unschooling, he decided to go to trade school rather than university, and he took up IT, and that's what he does. And William, he's doing really well. He's like, he doesn't tell me anything. He don't call me. He's like, call your mother. He don't call me, but I might just like call him, William, how you doing? And then he's like, Mom, I'm in Puerto Rico. I'm like, what are you doing in Puerto Rico? Mom, I'm in the Dominican Republic. I'm in the DR. It's like, William, why didn't you tell me you were going? He's just like all over the place, you know. Um, but he's doing well. And I was like, William, you better stay out of the DR. I know why y'all be going over there to the DR. Better leave that DR alone. And anyway, you're gonna get some of that DR that you don't need. But but anyway, and then they both Jordan and William, they're into the street preaching, and just spreading the truth and teaching scripture and all that. And Jordan he's like more into athletics, and he's into working out. Wonder where he gets that from. um Into like training and personal training type thing. And he's also into music, and he's an artist as well. So he makes his music, his rap, hip hop. Wonder where he gets that from. And so, he does graphic design as well. So when you're creative, you usually have a lot of different areas that you're creative in. Like many of you might not know that I'm an artist. I'm a painter. Yeah, I should show you some of my work. Yeah, so I was painting most before I had kids. Then when the kids came, they just scrambled my brain and I couldn't focus anymore. But anyway, let me show you some of my work. I have it hanging up here. Hold on. Okay. Here we go with this camera. Ouch. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's see this piece right here. If you can see that. This is inspired by the Alvin Ailey dancers. I think this was from Revelations. But anyway, it's kind of an abstract, but it's basically faces and hands. Like the dancers with their hands kind of spread like that and like looking up, whatever. So anyway, here's another one here in the foyer. Let's see. Okay. And this is like two large vessels and dancers dancing around the vessels, if you can tell. And this is called, what do I call it? I think it's called Chosen Vessel or something like that. And here's Zoe when she was little. Let's see. Oh, look at the baby. Oh. Anyway, so this one, here's one here. This one is called Use This Vessel. And there's your vessel here, the dancer, her skirt right there. This is her head, arms, like that. Cool, huh? So it's more, use this vessel. It's more like, spiritual meaning of us being the vessel, and we're like praying that the Most High use this vessel, use us like that. And I think that this one now I think this one is called Fill This Vessel. Fill this vessel. Because you see how he's dancing over the vessel here, like asking to be filled, like that. So I'm gonna show you one more or a couple more. This one, I didn't call it anything. It's like a portrait of my ex-husband William, my baby daddy from back in the day, and this is a portrait of me. This was one of my modeling photos that I based the artwork off of. Yeah, I used to model as well, you guys. I actually used to live in New York, and I worked in a fashion showroom back in the day, and it was called Paris Blues fashion showroom. Oops, stepping over stuff. There's my other plant too. And this one, let me see if I can turn the light on. The light. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This video's getting long. Wait. Hold up. Hold on. Okay. There's another one. These are like choir singers, if you can tell. Whatnot. And this one here, knocking stuff over. This one is the woman who washed Jesus, so-called Jesus, but that ain't his name, no. He ain't this white guy. I'm sorry. But this is the woman who washed Jesus' feet with her hair, and this is the perfume bottle that she used. So yeah, that's some of my artwork, y'all. I do murals. I competed in competitions, won awards, commission work, all that type of thing. So it's funny how I actually started painting dancers before I started dancing. But anyway. Yeah, so this video is getting kind of long, I think. Probably better end it. I'm going to go to the gym later. I think I'm going to try to vet because I have been neglecting my baby. I've been neglecting her. She's just been sitting there looking all lonely, getting dusty, So I'll see if I can take y'all with me when I go to the gym. And we can drive in the vet together. How about that? Yeah. But it's rainy. It's rainy today. I usually don't drive the vet in the rain. But we'll see. Okay. And yeah, getting ready for these Crunk Fitness classes. They start on Tuesday at 6 in the evening. So, and it's for all levels. You don't have to be advanced, a dancer, anything. If you just like to have fun, come on out. If you're in the Birmingham area or close by, check it out. Okay. Go to crunkfitness.com for all the details and sign up on the email list, and you'll get your first class free. So, yeah, just preparing for that. And, a lot goes into it, you know, but we're doing it one step at a time. And we're making these videos too. But I'm going to holler at you guys later when I get up, get ready to go to the gym, and we'll see what's happening then. All right? Talk to you later. Bye.